I'm so happy that haiku submission is from all over the world, and we are happy to give an announcement for the winners for the 5th Vladimir Devidé Haiku Award. Thank you so much for your contribution. I know that some of you have submitted your haiku work, so thank you, and let's have the announcement.
Thank you very much. So I'd like to invite Professor Lee onto the stage. We're going to be seeing them on the screen as they come through, and the tradition for haiku is that we read it twice, once through, and then once again to feel the words, because they're very short. So the IFL Vladimir Devidé Haiku Award 2015 has 54 countries, 400 entries from 54 countries, and we're going to go through there. The founder and judge is His Excellency Dr. Drago Stambuk, who was Croatian Ambassador to Japan. He's currently in Brasilia, and he's a noted haiku poet. So we'll start with the commended entries. And first we go to Christine L. Villa from the United States of America.
Shifting tides, she now sings her mother's lullaby. Shifting tides, she now sings her mother's lullaby.
Margolak Jacek from Poland, also commended.
Braid, the smell of her hair lingers on my palms. Braid, the smell of her hair lingers on my palms.
On to Seren Fargo from the USA.
Summer's end, the taste of lettuce gone to seed. Summer's end, the taste of lettuce gone to seed.
Also commended, Vitali Khomin from the Ukraine.
Aerospace Museum, the ascending moon looks in Lunar Rovers Hall. Aerospace Museum, the ascending moon looks in Lunar Rovers Hall.
Also commended, Svetomir Đurbabić from Serbia.
The most difficult of all that I experienced, silence of God. The most difficult of all that I experienced, silence of God.
Also commended, Jeanne Jorgensen from Canada.
Elderly nun absently picks a flower, he loves me not. Elderly nun absently picks a flower, he loves me not.
Also commended, Daniel Gahnertz from Italy.
Out of the freezer into the earth, my dead cat. Out of the freezer into the earth, my dead cat.
Also commended, Raad Kareem Abd-Aun from Iraq.
Uranium doses. How can a flower endure all that radiation? Uranium doses. How can a flower endure all that radiation?
Also commended, Scott Mason from the USA.
Old beachcomber, one eye on the horizon. Old beachcomber, one eye on the horizon.
Also commended, Iulian Ciupitu from Romania.
So many shooting stars, and yet the sky remains in its place. So many shooting stars, and yet the sky remains in its place.
Also commended Julie Warther from the United States.
Between there and here, the essence of a snowflake. Between there and here, the essence of a snowflake.
Also commended Štefanija Ludvig from Croatia.
Picture on the wall, man's eyes look at me unblinking. Picture on the wall, man's eyes look at me unblinking.
Also commended Darrell Lindsey from the United States.
Evening visitor, a leaf steps inside on a gummed shoe. Evening visitor, a leaf steps inside on a gummed shoe.
Also commended Farid Ben Youssef from the United States.
Atrophied right hand, poetry loves frailty, so write with what's left. Atrophied right hand, poetry loves frailty, so write with what's left.
Again commended Sergio Francisco Picordim from Brazil.
All Souls Day, in an empty grave, bugs home. All Souls Day, in an empty grave, bugs home.
Also commended Detelina Tiholova from Bulgaria.
Roadside poppies, the prostitute is knitting a crown. Roadside poppies, the prostitute is knitting a crown.
Also commended Emmanuel Kalusian from Nigeria.
The homeless man tides up his new residence approaching storm. The homeless man tides up his new residence approaching storm.
Also commended Susan Burch from the United States.
How his breath catches when I undress, double mastectomy. How his breath catches when I undress, double mastectomy.
Also commended Yukiko Yamada from Japan.
Old temple reflected on its floor red maple leaves. Old temple reflected on its floor red maple leaves.
Also commended Dusan Mijajolovic Atski from Serbia.
A shirt hung on the birch tree branch, a man in its shadow. A shirt hung on the birch tree branch, a man in its shadow.
Also commended Vanessa Proctor of Australia.
News of war, the red welt of a tick bite slowly spreads. News of war, the red welt of a tick bite slowly spreads.
Also commended Timothy Russell from the USA.
Spring breeze, how the broken willow still yearns. Spring breeze, how the broken willow still yearns.
And last of the commended section, Eduard Tara from Romania.
Rustling pages in the library, the echo of the past forests. Rustling pages in the library, the echo of the past forests.
And now moving to the runners-up section. The first runner-up is Nikola Đurbabić of Croatia.
Shining in a drop of dew all his love. Shining in a drop of dew all his love.
Also a runner-up, Jim Kacian of the United States of America.
The shadow of the fish hides in the shadow of a leaf. The shadow of the fish hides in the shadow of a leaf.
Also a runner-up, Milan Dragovic from Serbia.
Summer night, a worm bites through the silence in a fallen acorn. Summer night, a worm bites through the silence in a fallen acorn.
Also a runner-up, Vasily Moldovan from Romania.
After the sunset, a white chrysanthemum lights quite alone. After the sunset, a white chrysanthemum lights quite alone.
Runner-up, Alan Summers from the United Kingdom.
The snow-spinning wind, I dream of only big trees in my prison yard. The snow-spinning wind, I dream of only big trees in my prison yard.
Runner-up, Dubravko Korbus from Croatia.
Silence. Leaves are falling all by themselves. Silence. Leaves are falling all by themselves.
Runner-up, Chen-ou Liu from Canada.
First glimpse of her mastectomy bra, winter rose. First glimpse of her mastectomy bra, winter rose.
Runner-up, Anthony Kudrowitsky from Ireland.
Evening lull, a seaside cave exhaling butterflies. Evening lull, a seaside cave exhaling butterflies.
And the last runner-up, Rosa Clement from Brazil.
Spring sky, a seagull enters our selfie. Spring sky, a seagull enters our selfie.
And the IR4 Vladimir Devidé Haiku 2015 Grand Prize goes to Boris Nazansky of Croatia.
Pregnancy, shape of the dark side of the crescent moon. Pregnancy, shape of the dark side of the crescent moon.
Thank you all for listening.